Right, there we go. Start a second recording.
Alright. Yeah, I'm about to be the worst Huntress the world has ever seen, but I'll give it a try.
I wouldn't be too sure about that.
Well, yeah, that's true.
We played against some
I
weird
don't...
Huntresses in our time.
We have! I just remember, I don't know if it was the only time I played Huntress or if I played her twice, I can't remember, but I remember I played a match where I just could not land a single hatchet to the point to where at the gate, the people literally just kind of, like, stood around and tried, like, not in a smart-ass way, they actually, like, tried to help me with some target practice.
The trick is,
It was
don't
like,
aim for where they are. Aim for where they will be.
yeah, you gotta lead, but I just yeah, I'll have to just see how it goes because I remember trying that very tactic, expecting that it would work, and I just kept on whiffing, just miss.
Her hatchets are stupid slow.
Yeah, they're really slow, but they have giant hitboxes, but they're also
Yes.
inconsistent.
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of excuse me. Kind of reminds me of like the difference between Guile's Sonic Boom and Ryu's Hadouken. Is that there's not the difference between Ryu's fast Hadoukens and slow Hadoukens is not big. Like there's not a huge difference in the speed. Whereas Guile, if Guile presses light punch for his slow Sonic Boom, it's slow enough that he can walk behind it.
Yeah, I've done that many times. Yes.
Yeah, and that's part of what makes Guile's Sonic Boom like. That's part of why Guile is considered an excellent ranged character, is because he can either throw out, the heavy Sonic Booms, which are like the fastest fireball in the game, while his slow Sonic Booms are 100% like, I want to be able to walk closer to you while being covered from your fireball, so I'm just going to throw out a slow Sonic Boom to cover me.
Right, yeah, or you can try and game them into a throw, like hope that they'll block the yeah, maybe even jump over them, try and surprise them from the other side, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I remember there was a video I watched just recently, a fighting game essayist, that was discussing, like, okay, Dhalsim and Guile are both considered the same character archetype, the zoner or long-range character. And they both have fireballs, but Dhalsim isn't considered a long-range character because of his fireballs. His fireballs actually kinda Dhalsim's considered a long-range character because of his long-ass limbs, but his fireball is, like, kind of actually a little bit worse than the Hadouken.
Yeah, my memory is it's not especially fast.
No. Like, it's not slow enough that Dhalsim can use it for cover, but it's also not fast enough that Dhalsim can really harass the opponent with it.
Which is fair because he has such long range otherwise.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I mean, not just long range, but the air stuff, because Dhalsim has so much stuff from jumping.
Yeah, true. What did you say the term was? Not as like better, as good as Dal. There's something about the fighting game. You told me something not too long ago where it was like the character's got like hidden strengths or whatever, and
Yes.
and the comparison was to Dhalsim.
Mm-hmm.
What's the term?
In Marvel vs. Capcom 2, the term is hypothetical Dhalsim.
Hypothetical Dhalsim. Okay, I'll try to remember that. I remember us talking about it.
I actually got it wrong. Sorry, theoretical Dhalsim.
Theoretical Dhalsim. Okay.
Because in theory, Dhalsim is the best character in Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Right.
In execution, no one is good enough to pull it off. This is going to be interesting, though. Wraith Huntress combo. Seems like it could get rather brutal. Especially because, come to think of it, can't Wraith body block you while invisible?
Yes. I
Okay.
had it happen just today, in fact.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, it's, earlier today, it was when we were with Pink and we were in the Red Forest, and, I was like, okay, well, some people are working on the upstairs that gen in the middle of the the building in the middle of the map, and I was like, okay, well, somebody chased me up there, but I got away, so I'll just hide here as they kick it, forgetting that when they kick it, they'll look down and see that I'm hiding underneath the floor below. Yeah, I just stood there patiently waiting for them to basically come and corner me. I should have known better. I guess just in my mind, I just wasn't thinking.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of base kits. That's normally the perk Nowhere to Hide. The killers all get free Nowhere to Hide. The survivor medic gets auto didact or something like that. I think the escapist gets free Windows of Opportunity. They basically made it to where a lot of a lot of the fundamental perks that would help in a situation like this. Obviously, then every character gets it for free.
Yeah.
This one's taken a while. I feel like the match is going to go a lot faster than the way it will. I'm going to blow so bad with her. I'm not going to try to. I just am anticipating exactly that.
Yeah, I mean, Huntress it takes some getting used to. She is a weird killer. In some senses, she's almost like Clown or Trapper in terms of there are a lot of times where her hatchet is used to deny loops. Where it's like, okay, they can either go straight ahead or they can go for this window. I'm going to throw the hatchet at the window. So if they make the left turn and go for the window, the hatchet will hit them. If they don't make the left turn and keep going straight, then I'll just run after them and hit them with my regular melee.
Ah, okay. Her movement speed is increased when she's out of hatchets.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Spray and pray, I suppose.
I reveal them for 5 seconds when I hit them with a hatchet, but that probably won't be happening.
We'll see, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying not to be too dour. I know that I wanted really badly to like Huntress, but I just sucked so bad with her that it was like, man, her and Nurse, those are two characters that I mean, I guess I just really need to sit down in a couple hours of bot mode and just get better. Because I really want to play them both. I like both those characters quite a bit. I'm terrible.
It's definitely... Nurse is so weird in a way that, like, doesn't fit for, like, anywhere else in game.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Oh,
we have somebody
hello.
blowing a gen, yeah. I see you rushing over there. I'm going the same way. I will come around the other side.
I'll try to redirect them to you if I can. Alright, Meg. Fuck! Fuck! Right.
I just watched you whiff multiple times.
Yep,
Well, I should have been able to hit her with that hatchet, but I did not.
Oh, I didn't fully uncloak. Damn it. Okay, there we go.
Go ahead and take her.
Go. What the hell was that?
Well, what'd you hear? What did it sound like?
What was she screaming for?
That was her being placed on the cage.
Cage. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Try to get cage gen coverage here if I can. That was the issue we ran into last time, was that none of us were particularly covering the gens.
True.
Ah! Okay, I'm missing swings a little bit here.
That's alright.
Ah!
I just
All right,
people over here who was... There's a Sable that was hiding out of my lullaby, and I saw her creeping. I don't know how I saw it now that I think about it.
Nah. Alright, I saw you camping that window, pal.
Heh. How you playing that pallet, jerk?
Gotcha. There we go.
Nice.
Spent a little bit too much time chasing that guy, but I did eventually get him.
That's how I feel about the mag I was just on.
Yep. I see a lot of marked survivors.
Oh, cause I just hit a gen, is that why?
Yeah.
Huntress feels slow, like her physical movement feels slow.
Yeah, that's because she is.
I guess so, yeah. Oh, what a stupid miss. Jesus Christ, that was embarrassing. This Meg was getting pretty bold with summoning me, like, come on, come get it, and she just really wasn't that good.
No. This Fung Min or whatever decided earlier that I was an idiot because I missed 3 swings in a row. So she's now just like, okay, come on, chase me. And it's like, yeah, I'll hit you the once, but other than that.
I kind of think that's what just happened to me with the Meg that I was just talking about.
Yeah.
Sadly, there's a gen here that's right about finished, and by the time I move away to look for the people, someone's going to come around and get it.
Yep. I trust me, I know that pain because I'm experiencing that right now.
Ah, frustrating. Well, that means there's 2 of them that somebody's going to get in short order.
Did you have enough time to heal? Yes, you did. Okay. Well. Don't know how I lost them, but I did.
I only just realized that the gen kicking, that reveals the survivors everywhere. I thought that it only revealed them in close proximity.
Yeah. Okay, so this Fung Min is the one that thinks I'm an idiot.
Well, considering we both took her from the same side, that was
and then I got pallet stunned, so actually
Yeah.
I may be an idiot.
She's over this way. I'm on her now.
Yeah, I see that. I'm cloaking.
Oh,
Oh,
for
damn
fuck's sake. Come on, man.
Hey, got her.
Bitch.
There we go. There we go. I
God,
did
that
that
took
race
way
shit.
too much effort.
There we go. Okay. Jesus.
There we go. Okay.
Oh!
You gonna get her, or...?
No, feel free. You grab her. You
I
grab
was
her.
waiting for you to... I can't. You're on her side.
I'm... There you
There
go.
we go. Yeah, I was waiting for you to uncloak. I didn't know what you were doing.
Body blocking.
Oh.
Sorry, I should have said it. I was
Yeah, from what I could tell, you were just standing there. I'm like, well, hit her!
I can't uncloak that fast. That's not how Wraith works.
No, I just thought you were going to uncloak, and because she couldn't get through the... it doesn't matter. I guess we got her eventually. We're gonna lose hard, though, regardless, again.
Oh, yeah, we're getting fucking creamed here.
Yeah, I have not landed a single hatchet. Actually, I landed 1, because somebody was running straight in front of me.
The fuck happened
Yeah.
there? I know you're... okay, sure. I know that was mocking, but I'll take it anyways. I'll take the kill. We take those.
What? Somebody was giving you a charity?
Meg very intentionally let me kill her, and I just was like, fuck it, alright. She just stood there, and when I hit her, she just continued to stand there staring straight at me.
Was it the Meg in red?
With the mask?
Yeah. She did that to me earlier. Same thing.
Well, she's getting put on a cage again, so that might be death for her. Don't know what the fuck's going on there. Is she mad at her teammates?
I don't know what's going on. I forgot they get a little bit of a boost when you hit them, otherwise I would have been able to get her. Got her anyway, thank God. I've been wanting to get this one. Actually, that was the one that was playing this before on the pallet.
There are several Megs that look not identical, but pretty close here. Okay,
There are.
You got her.
Yeah,
I'll go back and kick that Jin. Yep, I'll go back and kick that Jin.
One over here in the corner as well.
We're down to final Jin, by the way, so it's about to be over.
Yeah, I agree. It's gonna... As soon as we go to try and find a gen... Look at that totem just in the middle of nowhere. You see that?
Nope, but I don't need to look.
Yeah, that's fine. There's just a totem that was just literally just sitting there out in the open.
Alright, it is over. Go for the gates. We're not going to get them, but we can get some. Or we can at the very least get a down, possibly.
Maybe.
Are you going to let me kill you again?
Did she?
Okay, she's signaling follow her, so I guess I'll just I guess I'll listen.
Heh. I don't know what to make of that.
Player, I guess. Don't know what that was.
Oh, you killed her?
I guess I did.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know what, they were just kind of jiggling in front of me. Okay, if you say follow. Okay, do you want me to kill you? Sure. I don't know what they're trying to communicate here. That I'm probably going to get some angry messages in chat after this.
Weird.
Yeah, I have no idea what they're trying to communicate. They're just kind of standing still doing the follow me, but then not going anywhere.
Usually, to me, that means go ahead and kill me. But
Yeah,
I
I
don't know
guess
why
that
they
was
would
the
do that
case.
when they're winning though, or they were. I don't know why they would do that. That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Was that supposed to be a pity thing, or was that a taunting thing of like, go ahead and kill me, it won't matter?
I don't know, honestly. Hard to say in that case.
Oh, one of the gates is open. Interesting.
Yeah, it's Is that the only one? That's apparently the only one, I think. Well, no, I don't know about the other one that you're not looking at.
Yeah, I'm at this one. I've just ran into Sable.
Okay. I see someone heading towards the other door that you're not on. I'll head towards that right now.
Okay, good
Oh,
luck.
that one's also open. Yeah, it's also open. Never mind.
We've got 2 people in cages, and 2 people not in cages. Let's see. Jake
Here's
is down.
one of the people. I found somebody. Get her! Get her! Get her!
I'll body block. I'll body block. Hit her.
It's,
Nope, I can't body block this.
If you just hit her instead of trying to cloak, you would have got her.
Well, the issue was I couldn't uncloak.
You started uncloaked, didn't you? Didn't you start uncloaked?
Yes,
and then you
but
cloaked?
no, excuse me. I started cloaked. I started to uncloak, but I released the button too quickly.
Oh, that's what I saw. Okay. Did you just... Well, I guess there's no one else who would have.
Yeah, I just downed Sable.
I was wondering. Okay, I'm going to try and cut them off at the door, but I probably won't be able to get anywhere. I think they'll get there too quick.
I'll hook Sable. Jake and Fung Min are running for that door.
Jake's about to go down.
Okay, let's see.
Fung
Fung
Min's
Min's
gonna
probably
make it.
just gonna leave.
Yeah, she should. Go ahead and take
Whatever,
him.
Jake.
Poor Jake, he made it just close to the end there.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. We did
actually
well
got
on
a
that one.
5K there, which was better than the game we felt we were feeling really high on ourselves on.
I'm gonna say that's a lot more you than me.
I don't think so. I was
I don't
stinking it
know.
up there in the early stretch. It took me a while to get warmed up.
I don't know though. I mean, like I said, I didn't hit. I hit one person with my hatch, and that's because they were running straight.
Let's trade characters.
Who are you? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Let's give it a shot. I don't know how comfortable are you with Huntress?
Not super, but at the same time, I've definitely got more confidence with her than your self-defeating ass.
I'm just no good with her. Like I said, I want to be. I really like the character. I'm just garbage. If anything, I think maybe what I just did, anything I accomplished, was probably just the result of me running out of hatchets and being fast. That's probably all that was.
Not a bad idea.
It kind of wasn't. I mean, I was thinking, well, if I run out, should I bother to restock? And I just didn't, and figured, well, I'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I don't know, though. You see, now that I think about it, though, again, remember, you had a couple of survivors, at least the one that I'm thinking of, who just gave up. So I don't know how well we really did do.
Yeah, that was some weirdness there.
At least one of the characters was doing that. I know that there was a Meg that... I thought she was wearing red, I'm not sure, but I know she did have a mask. And, yeah, she... I don't know, she was trying to play me on a pallet, and she did the thing where, like, she got onto the one side of the pallet and waved me on, like taunting, but then I was very easily able to walk around the side of it and get her. Like, it wasn't a safe pallet. So I just thought, okay, either she's overconfident or she's just fucking around. I don't know. And then I chalked it up to overconfident until you said that she was doing the same thing basically to you. So I don't know what was going on with her.
Yeah, I haven't got a clue. I don't know, like, were they mad about something? Was it a overconfidence thing of, like, go ahead and down me, it doesn't matter, my teammates will get me down, or go ahead and down me, even if I die, the rest of the team will be able to get out without me?
You don't know. Sometimes survivors think, well, all players really, but I see a lot of survivors making some weird decisions.
Yep.
I don't remember. Have you played Billy yet today?
I have, yes. I played him first.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
With Huntress, I'll have played everybody.
I was just gonna say, yeah. I am not gonna attempt to play Nurse.
Yeah, she's a little bit of an awkward one to learn on the fly.
I mean, yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Yeah, yeah. Take one of the two most complicated characters in the game and be good enough to actually excel against 8 other people for the first time.
Yep. Blight's definitely easier to pick up at the bare minimum level. Like, out of the Blight and Nurse duo, like, they're both hard to learn. Blight, at the very least, you'll get, like, it doesn't take a lot with Blight to get to the point where it's like, okay, well, I won't be losing to the most noobiest of noob killers. Nurse is one where you can spend depending on how intuitive you find her playstyle, you could spend a long while still just suffering the basic baby Dwights, you know?
Okay, yeah, I could see how that would be, yeah. Yeah, I mean, again, I do pretty well against, from what I can tell, reasonably decent nurses, which isn't to say that I'm, like, some expert player. I'm clearly not. But Nurse, I don't know, it just seems like most of them are not super hard to... They usually don't get me on the first blink, at least. Nurse always has that double blink. Sometimes they get me on the second one, but usually the first one, just... If you can hear that they're about to do the blink, just turn around and run towards them, then they'll just blink right past you.
The odd thing is, whenever I have success with Nurse, it's on the first blink, but never the second.
Really? Yeah,
for
really
some reason, the second.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what happens with me, so maybe this isn't really the right trick, I don't know. Usually, again, if a nurse is about to blink, I can usually just, like, backtrack and run straight towards her, so therefore she's blinking through me. But then I guess I'm probably still so close to her that she can then just blink right back and still hit me. So maybe I should run sideways? I don't know.
See, my thing with Nurse is that I try to not blink through a straight path. Because then, for one thing, they can see me teleport, and for another thing, it's just harder to gauge distance there. If I can put a tile, something going on between us, whether it's a pallet or a window, or a wall or a rock, or even going upstairs, I usually try to do that because, for one thing, they have a much harder time predicting your movement that way, and for another thing, I just find it easier to navigate or teleport around obstacles rather than through empty space.
Interesting.
So, in a sense, she almost becomes the reverse of the other killers, where the other killers are like, oh god, no, don't go to the tile, whereas Nurse, it's like, okay, I'm kind of fucked if you don't go for the tile. And I will say, in my experience playing against Nurse, the same applies when I'm playing Survivor. Nurse can be a nightmare whenever it's in a heavy tile set, and she's just zipping through them and hitting me anyways. Conversely, all the times where I have whooped Nurse ass has been in wide open spaces where it's like, yep, come on, let's do this.
Oh, okay.
Like, whatever that game was, that time we were on, oh shit. The Michael Myers map, help me here.
Haddonfield.
There was some time on Haddonfield where I tied up a Nurse for, like, honestly 5 straight minutes while you guys all worked gens.
Oh, I think I remember that.
Yeah, and it just kept going, and it was because we were in a very open space where not only could I see Nurse quite clearly and know when she was going to blink and where she was going to blink to, but furthermore, because it was such an open space, it was hard for a Nurse to gauge the distance of the teleport.
Oh, okay. Is it easier when is it easier to gauge when you're blinking and there's an object nearby? Does that somehow, how does that work?
Well, you gotta remember, the Nurse's camera smears when she's blinking.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Like, it almost does like a... I'm trying to think. There's some movie that had this as a visual effect where a character's traveling through time or something and the camera is like a stretch zoom. Where, like, they get...
I think a lot of movies have done that. I know the effect you're talking about. I can imagine what you mean.
Yeah. So, Nurse has that, which means that in an open space, it's downright impossible to tell where you're going half the time. Because you're just seeing a big smattering of dirt in front of you that's stretching into an unidentifiable texture. Whereas when you're going through a rock or going through a wall, it's like, okay, I can identify that rock or that wall to tell where I am and where I'm going.
Oh, okay, so you're saying the blur is so bad that your periphery, you can't really... You can't make out details? It's just that badly smeared?
It's difficult in the moment, especially because it's a quick zoom. You need immediately identifiable details. If it was going in slow motion, if you're able to review the footage in slow motion, it's like, well, obviously you should have just stopped there. But in the moment, it's like, ah!
I see. Yeah, I can picture what you mean.
Yeah.
That was one of the biggest problems I had with nurses. I don't know how you're supposed to know when to let go of the button. I don't know how you judge distance when it's just a memory timer thing.
If you're teleporting, then you've already let go of the button. The question is when you let go of the stick.
When to do the teleport, okay.
And when to let go of the stick, or to pull back on it.
Weird. Yeah, I don't remember the mechanics at all. I definitely have to pick her up again. It's been like 2 years, and I only did the one training match with you that I was just like, fuck this. I can't get this to work at all.
It's pretty wild, yeah.
Yeah. Who are you again now? You're Huntress.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, there you are, right next to me.
Back to back. Like fucking Lethal Weapon or something. Okay, you're gonna be a lot better at Jin patrolling out of our duo, so,
I'll do what I can.
This isn't like the Billy, Wraith team up where it's like, yay, we can both patrol Jins together. Yeah, that ain't happening here.
Right. Found a Claudette already. She'll probably be able to get away, but nonetheless.
I'm moving in that general vague direction.
Oh good, there's a bunch of people over here.
Excellent.
Ah, somebody has sprint burst.
Nah.
Fuckers. Okay,
Hello
that's 2
there.
people injured at least. Oh good, 3 people injured.
Yeah, Wraith making the other, killer undetectable is great.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I'm sorry, what? How did that? I should not have hit that shot.
You, oh, well, I guess that's a good thing then, whatever happened.
I threw a hatchet, it hit a truck's windshield, and that counted as a hit?
That's the kind of bullshit I'd be complaining about as Survivor.
Okay, well, so far so good. What the fuck?
Right.
Why do I have 7 hatchets? Jesus Christ.
He starts out with more now in this mode.
Okay, well that explains it.
Don't get too confident, though. This is going to turn around shortly enough, I'm sure.
Yep. I probably shouldn't kick this generator, but I kicked it anyways. Ah, hello!
Yeah, there goes the... I can smell you. Where's my little Ethan?
Do not throw down pallets in front of Huntress. How many times do these people have to learn? Good lord. Off to hell with you.
That poor person I just downed was only just trying to go for a save. I always feel kind of bad about that. It's like you're punished for doing the right thing, you know?
Yeah, but this is a game that punishes you for teamwork. That's just how it is.
Yeah, it is. You're not wrong.
Do I smell someone working a gin?
Those smelly gens, man, I tell you. Okay, everyone is on the half of the map that you're on, I think. Oh, no, the other half now. I didn't know you came over where you are.
Yeah, hang on. I heard somebody hopping over, vaulting over. Oh, girl, what is you doing?
I will come around that side as well. Nice, nice. Somebody was over there behind where the Claudette was, by the way.
Some people seem to forget that Huntress has a melee weapon.
Yeah, that's true.
That Claudette was just like, yeah, I can totally just, you know, sit here behind this tree and she'll be completely helpless. Like, no,
I didn't know what she was doing.
Like, I can just walk around the tree and hit you the normal way. Almost out of hatchets, gonna have to reload.
Yeah, suddenly this time we're doing really well. I'm enjoying it, but I wish it was more consistent. Like, this is fun, but those other ones are a lot more frustrating.
Reload! Like the Rob Zombie song.
I don't remember how that one goes.
Well, it starts by him going, reload. And then it starts, you know, going, I think it was from Matrix or whatever.
Oh.
And there's a Devil May Cry 4 song that sounds suspiciously like it.
Ah.
Later, Claudette. See you in hell!
Yeah, for some reason, we're really kicking ass now. I don't. Maybe just this is the combination. I don't know.
It's difficult to say. I think I'm going fairly well with Huntress here. I'm not making the super godly sniper shots, but I'm doing fairly well here.
I mean, honestly, that it might just be. I mean, I'm sure obviously a lot of it has to do with the survivors we're facing too, of course. But yeah,
yeah.
just I feel like I'm doing a lot better than I did before. I don't know.
Up, I see a Steve running in the distance.
Yep, I'm the one who sent him off that way, that little fucker.
Oh, hello, Claudette. I'm sorry, Claudette, you're about to die. Gotcha.
Good deal.
And death hook. All right, we are now down to dealing with 7 survivors.
Oh, good job.
Yep. I think between you patrolling gens and me securing kills, this is a pretty solid team.
It does feel that way. Somehow this combo is working really well. Oh.
That. Yeah, like cockroaches, as always.
Unfortunately, they weren't predicting that I'd be over here.
Cockroach. Fuck it.
Fuck what?
I was looking around for a little bit for that Meg that I hit earlier before deciding, yeah, I can look through the trash heaps forever and not find her, so I just, well, like old Jack Baker. Ah, fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it. I don't know if I've seen a Meg yet, to be honest.
Oh, hello, you're wounded, let's talk.
Somebody just blew a gen, I'm going off in that direction.
Oh, 2 wounded people! Merry Christmas!
Nice, nice.
Oh! Double
you got
kill!
Them both.
Oh! Later.
Oh, suddenly it's getting
double
close.
gen!
Yeah,
Ooh.
it's getting tight now. Where you going, Steve? Away from Huntress?
Okay, I see a bunch of people running around there. Jesus Christ, it's a gaggle.
A gaggle.
Whoops, missed that. Just slammed that hatchet into a tree. Don't run in a straight line from Huntress.
If you can get her. Or get him.
Ooh.
There are no pallets that way, Sable. Oh, wait, yeah, there is. Oh, but you misplayed it.
Oh, we got, oh boy, 4K now, 5K now. Jesus Christ. This is taking a turn. The Steve rage quit, so now we have a Steve bot.
Steve quit? Wow.
Uh-huh.
Sable, straightforward from where you are, if you keep on running that direction. Oh, she turned. Okay. She's on me now. Or I'm on her, rather.
Okay,
sorry, I
good
didn't
to
mean
know.
to lead you. She...
Nope.
That wasn't Sable.
That is good directions. What the... Yeah, she recognized she was fucked.
Oh, okay.
Later. We got another rage quit. I think that was the Sable you were chasing, or the not Sable, whichever.
Oh. Hatch time, I just got one.
Reload! If I find a hatch, I'll shut it, but, oh, found a hatch. Let's shut it.
Good, good.
Shut hatch.
Sable's running around in the middle of the map. I'm on her now.
Okay, I'll try to pincer her. Steve Harrington bot's the only one left after that.
Alright. She's right by the Killer Shack, if you remember where that's at.
Oh, I can see her. She's marked on my map. Okay, now she's gone, but I see her in person. Okay. Ooh. Dodge, bitch! Nope.
Oh, well done. Poor girl. Oh,
Never
there's
aim
the
directly for him. Aim slightly off. Even when they're running in a straight line, so if they try to juke, they slam into it. That big-ass hitbox. Oh, Steve Bot, God bless your soul. Oh!
Nice try, Bot.
All right, our first 8K. Holy shit.
Our first clean sweep. Yeah, high five.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were kind of almost picking up there near the end. That got pretty close there for a brief moment.
Yeah.
I will give them all a good game.
Yeah, that's a nice little GG's there.
Yeah, that was that didn't feel overwhelming. It actually felt like we were like pretty consistently getting stuff done.
I think one thing that helps to prevent the feeling of the survivors getting stopped so much is since there's 8, we can't handle that many in the early game. Like, it's easier for 1 to handle 4 than it is for 2 to handle 8. Because there are often
Yeah.
situations where we come up on the same gaggle of survivors and they scatter like roaches, and it's like, oh, what the fuck? and,
That's right. You've been able to. No. Go ahead. Go ahead.
and like, it's either like, okay, we can each take a survivor, in which case we're only getting 2 out of 8, or we can focus on the same survivor to guarantee we'll catch them, in which case we're only covering 1 survivor out of 8.
Right. Yeah, I think it's funny that now you've been able to have the experience of seeing just as you said, just like a group of survivors, just just go flying like cockroaches. It's such a fun feeling.
And it's the way that for both parties involved, it's a, what the fuck reaction, you know?
Yeah.
Because, like, for Killer, it's like, okay, on one hand, this is good. On the other hand, oh god, which one do I go after?
How many hatchet hits did you get? Do you feel like you got a lot?
I feel like I got a lot, yeah.
Really? Okay.
Let me cancel the load up.
Maybe this is the combo. I don't know. What's up?
Let me change my challenge.
Oh yeah, I should look and see if I have any more. I don't think I do.
Knock down 8 survivors. I can do that.
Right. Let's see. Do I have any more? No. The ones I've left are all Survivor now. Which is good, though, because obviously when I'm playing this by myself, I'm going to be playing Survivor.
Yeah, damn, that's an easier match to get into.
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, I like playing as Killer, but I think probably just true to me in general is I prefer Survivor still.
Yeah, I think that speaks to a difference in, like, the appeal of horror to me versus the appeal of horror to you, is that, like, the horror stuff that you're really into, it's like, I want to be spooked, I want to be frightened. Whereas the horror stuff that I'm into, it's like, I want to see some freaky-ass lore.
Yeah, you really like the lore, which is, there's nothing wrong with that at all. There's certain things that I like the lore of. But I'm wondering if there's certain... God, it feels like recently there was a horror game that I either read about or played and thought of you and thought, oh man, I should run that by Alex. That seems like it'd be his kind of thing, but I can't remember what it was.
Ooh, it's difficult to say, because I'm not a fan of the run and hide horror, you know?
Right. A lot of people aren't. I like the, like you said, I like the feeling
all the
of...
rage for the 2010s, up until about Resident Evil 7 was kind of the one that brought the run and hide horror to a trend to an end.
You think it really brought it to an end?
It was like, to me, it was the noticeable thing of like, okay, we've got Amnesia, we've got Soma, we've got, you know, the Condemned, well, not Condemned, actually. Condemned is a survival horror game, you have melee weapons. What's it? Not Condemned, the one where you're in the prison and everyone's trying to rape you, It's found footage format,
I think that's Condemned, is it not? Isn't that the first one? You're in an insane asylum with a camera?
No, because Condemned is the one where it's like melee heavy and you have a lead pipe and you're in like Apocalypse Town or whatever. Like, it has actual combat.
Thought you were... okay, then what's the one where you are in the asylum with the camera? What is that?
Yeah, we're both thinking of that game, and then the sequel's the one where you go to the Bible camp, the super satanic Christian camp.
I was sure that was Condemned.
No.
All right, Outlast.
Outlast, there we go, Outlast.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a minute that was all the rage. You throw in, Five Nights, which Five Nights is not run and hide horror, but it's kind of in the similar category of like you're helpless to stop these monsters, just try and avoid them best you can.
There's action horror and then suspense horror, I guess.
Yeah.
If you really want to kind of dumb down the genres. Like, I would say, obviously, Resident Evil is action horror, whereas, like, Amnesia, that's more, whatever I just said, suspense horror.
Yeah. Yeah, there's depth to it beyond that, because, of course, you get Amnesia, and Amnesia has long stretches where there aren't monsters, just solve this puzzle.
Yeah. The whole first hour of the game, yeah.
Whereas, conversely, there's, like, that game you loved with the random monsters on the ship.
Monstrum, oh, yeah.
Monstrum, which there's no puzzle or story elements there. That is just purely cat and mouse run and hide horror.
Yep.
But what was I was going to say? I remember when Resident Evil 7 came out, I remember Yahtzee, Zero Punctuation, whatever his reviews, which I don't ordinarily watch too much of because I find him just too cynical. Of
Oh,
like
interesting.
just like, oh wow, this guy's a joyless fuck. But nonetheless, he had an
Is he like
observation.
Ted, where he's just got like a negative opinion of everything? Actually, that's more like me.
Ted would call this guy too cynical and negative.
Wow.
We're talking like this is a guy who had maybe a dozen positive reviews.
So he just is that his gimmick that he just criticizes? Is that like his thing, or do you just get the sense that that's just who he is as a person?
Both.
Okay.
And he stopped, I believe he stopped doing zero punctuation specifically because he said he got sick of being negative all the time.
Oh, wow. Finally, he started affecting his mental health.
Yeah, I think it's around the same time he got married and had a kid, so that'll probably do it.
Oh, yeah.
Because when you have a kid, when you're a single adult, you can afford to be cynical and negative all the time, and people will pay you for it. But when you have a kid, it starts to be like, I can't be this way around the kid, right?
Yeah, yeah. I think also on a subconscious level, you probably feel more joy at things when you see your kid like interact with objects and say his first words. You're a happier person, I would think.
I'd say it's a mixture of that and a mixture of when you're single, it can be like I know the world is shitty and I'm going to look at the world, how shitty it is, and I'm going to talk about how shitty it is. Whereas when you have a kid, it's more of, I don't want to think about the bad parts of the world that I've brought my kid into.
That's also probably true. Yeah. I know there have been multiple times I've spoken to somebody who had kids, and I always kind of catch myself saying, well, like, I don't want to make you feel bad, Mr. Person or Mrs. Person, but I wouldn't want to have a kid in this environment. Like, there's no real polite way to say to somebody else, like, I don't want to fucking put my kid through that.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a few times where I've talked about, like, well, what we're going through in history is real bad now, and history just sometimes has bad periods and good periods, and that's just the way it is, as, like, a way of trying to, offer some comfort to the other guys on the forum. And then Ted at one point had the very reasonable response of, yeah, but I don't want my kid living through the bad period of history.
Right, yeah. That's I definitely see where he's coming from, because one of his kids, I think, is like of the age now where he's going to be like starting to be aware of everything that's going on.
Yeah.
Like 10 years old or something like that right about now, somewhere around there.
Yeah, he just earlier, we were talking about the idea of discussing religion and politics at family gatherings, and Ted said something to the effect of, like, you all know how I feel about politics and how many feelings I have about politics, but I try my damnedest not to talk about it around the kid, because he doesn't.
Right.
I want to put off him having to deal with that shit as long as possible.
Yeah, that's admirable. I would prefer to do the same thing if I could.
But either which way, to get back to the point, zero punctuation guy, I remember what I thought was a very accurate observation was, he said, Resident Evil 7 learns the lesson from Amnesia and Outlast, that it's really creepy to have a first-person perspective against a seemingly invincible foe. But then it makes another valuable lesson from itself in the past, of all of that is also improved by having a gun.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, you see, when I think of RE7, I tend to think of my favorite parts, and those are the more slow exploration, hide from Jack, that stuff. But yeah, the game definitely, increasingly as it goes on, becomes more about combat. So I can see why people would think that was kind of like the, as you said, sort of like the dividing line between like as I said before, like suspense horror as opposed to action horror.
I mean, even the parts where you're being pursued by Jack, you have ammo, and it's like, okay, how much of this do I spend on killing the stupid
Yeah, that's
bloodmen?
true. Yeah, you can. I don't, but yeah, I've seen videos where people like just stop and shoot him a bunch of times, or like if you hit him like with 10 headshots or whatever, he'll stop chasing you for a while. So you're right. Yeah, I guess since I don't do that, I forgot that's even a thing.
Yeah, I mean, every Resident Evil game that has a pursuer enemy will inevitably have tricks to disable the pursuer for a while.
Okay.
Going back to Nemesis and RE3, it was a thing of like, okay, it's quite a commitment, but it is possible to disable Nemesis for a bit by just
I didn't know that.
Shotgun blast or what have you.
See, I think we need a game, and I'm sure there are quite a few actually, but yeah, I need a Resident Evil or whatever, some kind of major game like that where you just fuck it, this thing's gonna chase you all over the map and you can't get away. Well, not that you can't get away. That would be kind of shitty if you can't fight him back and you can't get away. You can get away, but you can't stop him. Period. You just have to hope that you get far enough away that you find a place to hide, and eventually he'll move on. That's what I thought was going on with Mr. X, but then I saw that he was saying that you can actually disable Mr. X for a second.
Yeah, for a very small amount of time for a lot of ammo,
right.
It's not worth it.
Okay.
It really, like, that's the thing I have to emphasize, is that if you make the decision to disable Nemesis in RE3, you make the decision to disable Mr. X and RE2, you make the decision to disable Jack and RE7, all of them, it's like, it's possible. And if you're in a situation where it's like you're stuck in a corner and they'll just beat you to death, then, like, yeah, you have to do it. Otherwise, don't do it, because it's just not worth it. It disables them for, like, I don't know, a minute, maybe half a minute. And, like, in exchange for, like, I don't know, all of your ammo. Fuck you.
Right. See, we're both on a couple people here.
Yeah, for what it's worth, you may also want to consider Dead Space, which all the Dead Space games have some stretch of the game. Though, in my opinion, Dead Space 2 is worse stretch than when with a pursuer. All of them have a stretch of the game where you're pursued by a largely invulnerable enemy.
Okay, yeah.
Like, I mean, they're called regenerators, and you can cut off their limbs, but it honestly takes like 5 or 10 seconds for them to grow it back.
Just a funny thought. Funny mechanic from the sounds of it.
It is. It's especially funny if you blow off all of his... Okay, there is a gun in Dead Space called the Contact Beam. It has extremely rare ammo in exchange for the fact that it's a charge-up laser that if you blast a necromorph with it, it will guaranteed blow off all of their limbs. Which, on all enemies except the Regenerator, that's like, okay, guaranteed, boom, he's dead, you don't have to deal with that necromorph anymore. Regenerator is hilarious, because you'll blow all of his limbs off with a shot, and then he'll just, like, lay there on the floor for 10 seconds before he starts vibrating, and then suddenly all of his limbs explode out of him.
Sounds pretty good.
Who the fuck am I chasing? Is this Geralt?
It might be the Vittorio, the
oh, this guy. Yeah, okay.
Is it only our first down? No, you already got somebody.
I might have. I don't know. I'm having a rougher time this time. I'm trying to focus on talking about Resident Evil instead of playing the game.
Right, yeah, I was listening to you so much that I lost Steve. I wasn't paying enough attention to the noises and shit.
Oh, I was whipping Steve for like an hour there.
Oh, really? That's irritating then. We'll have to get him, because he was fucking me up a little bit.
He has bought the rest of his team a lot of time. Let's see if they use it.
Heh.
Oh, hello, Jake. Yeah, you're gonna wanna... There you go. Alright, you grab him, I'll keep going. You move faster than I do.
Shit. I guess that's true. Did someone die?
Yes.
Someone gave up?
No, someone... well, they might have gave up on Hook instead of quitting, I guess.
Oh, you think somebody took too long? Somebody didn't get to somebody on Hook?
There's a possibility. I think Jake is still alive, isn't he? No, Jake is not alive. He killed himself on Hook after you downed him.
Steve, I got Steve in the main building here running from me.
Okay, I will divert to help you with that, because he could be a nightmare otherwise. I do need to reload, and there are more lockers in the building anyhow.
Oh, I'm nowhere near the building now, unfortunately. Sorry.
Oh no, I can see. I can still keep up with you.
He's starting to really get on my nerves here. Thank you.
Okay, I'll bag him. And then I need to reload.
Alright.
As soon as I find a locker... Are they working on the shack? Yes, they are! Okay, let me kick this motherfucker. And then reload. Alright, survivors, are you keeping an eye out? Because that's a really near dungeon. Oh, no, actually, it's not that bad. Okay, I can leave it then.
Depends. If you see anybody nearby, but it's hard to tell.
Yeah, I mean, the more you camp a gen, the more you deny kills. Deny yourself kills.
Yeah.
Okay, Steve is back on out of the cage. He wants to loop
I'll come help you. I'll come help you. I'm right nearby.
Fuck, I wasn't charging the hatchet up fast enough. Whatever,
There's
kick this gen.
people over here.
Got him!
Nice! Felt pretty good, I'm not gonna lie.
Bagged! Alright, that was good teamwork.
That was great.
And hey, a locker to reload right here. I'll take it.
Hey, perfect.
Alright, is anyone else sitting around waiting for that gen to come back? Alright, let's check Killer Shack. No one's on
There's
Killer
multiple
Shack, but
people.
someone's coming close. I saw him on the horizon.
It might be Steve again, to be honest. I just chased him somewhere in that area.
Okay, Sable. Sable, I can see you. Fuck. I didn't know there was a pallet there. I'd have prepared the hatchet otherwise. Fuck.
Got a gen, oh, I don't know how to describe it. Gen just outside the... Yeah, it doesn't matter. You'll find it when you find it. We can't really patrol too much.
Yeah, no, we can't.
Just kind of got to go where you can go.
You have a little bit more capability to patrol than I do. But it's not a huge amount. Seriously?
What happened?
The Sable made a very dumb choice.
Yeah.
Okay, you got a Jake there on your right. Okay, I see you're on pursuit.
Oh, yeah, otherwise, this guy's actually giving me some trouble here. Nice! Nice!
Later!
That was excellent. Yeah, see, if I were Huntress, I would not have been able to pull that off. Twice.
It's more prediction than aim, brother.
Yeah, I need both, sadly.
Oh wow, Killer Shack Gen has regressed down to nothing. That's great.
Good. I think everyone's more or less in this direction, from what I can tell. There's a couple people over here by me.
Okay, I'm on you. I will help you secure some kills here.
There's a million people over here.
Nope, get nailed Steve a little bit. Sable's down.
Good job on Sable.
Bagging her. You on Steve?
Alright. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to... I'm going to stick on him, but I don't know. He's in a... Oh, yeah, go ahead. I'll come around the other way.
Oh, okay.
You're already... I'm sorry, I thought you were going towards him, so I backed out.
Yeah, I'm on him.
I will... I see where he's going. I'll come around the other way. We'll pincher him.
Nope, no need.
Nope, didn't even need to. Alrighty, then.
Bagged.
Multiple people over in this way still.
Okay, I'll be on you. Up trying to get the Killer Shack Gen. Interesting.
The girl I just hit, Zarina there, she gave up. I mean, like she I cornered her and she actually put down her item in tribute, so it's up to you if you want to take her.
You can let her be if you want.
Yeah, I smacked her and then walked away. If it comes down to her, I'll let her go.
Yeah. All right. I'm
wearing
going.
like
oh,
go
okay,
ahead.
you got him. Okay.
Her, I got a Lara.
Okay.
Yeah, the Zarina I let go. She's wearing like green and purple. If you happen to notice her.
I see.
Yeah, she was. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say the Zarina. I basically just kind of like came around a corner and she didn't she was looking the wrong way, and then when she looked and saw me, she just kind of stood there. I looked at her. She looked at me, and then she just put down her item. So it's like, I'll let her go.
I need to kick a Gen because I don't know where the fuck anybody is.
Oh, I just realized we're only down to one.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Okay, Gen
I had
kick.
no idea
That
we were
did
that
not
low.
help. That did not help at all.
How not? What do you mean?
That didn't show me anyone's auras. Okay, you go on that sound notification. I'm gonna check some of the gens.
I'm on the sound.
You're a faster response team than I am. Son of a bitch, what gen are they working? Okay, we got some on this one. Back here where I am, Vittorio.
Oh, you're way over there. Okay.
Uh-huh. You may want to check elsewhere. I could probably handle Vittorio as it is, but no one else is here, so...
Alright, I got the Leon down, which is where the noise was coming from. I think it was... Oh, I'm coming around the other side from Vittorio.
Mm-hmm.
Or I was, but he just turned.
Okay.
Excellent. I'll try and cut him off with you.
Follow them scratch marks. Where are you?
There's no way out. There's no way out for him. He's fucked.
Okay. I'll bag him, you move on.
Sounds good. There's just way too many gens on the other side. I don't know how they couldn't have gotten it already. Yeah, there we go.
Oh my god.
Bad luck for Sable. Holy shit.
The classic pincer.
Yeah, that was rough.
All right, you check the door over there. I'll check the door over here.
Yeah, there's someone over here.
Okay, have we got someone over here? Nope, that's Pistons. Okay, gate is open. Well, that one at least.
Yeah, fortunately it was just the Zarina, so I let her go.
Okay. You watch that gate, I'll go for the remaining one that I haven't checked yet.
Alright.
Nobody on it, looks like. We've got an escape there. I don't know what that was.
That was the Zarina just now.
Okay.
The friendly one.
The other gates are still closed. They only have one open.
Oh. Oh, shit. Okay.
Let's see. If we watch the one gate, we can actually get a kill if we both hit them at the same time.
Watch for hatches, though. There should be... Oh, there's 2 people back here. Oh, everyone's back here by me. Farthest gate.
Okay, okay. It's going to take me a long time to get there, but I'll get there.
Alright. Oh, come on, man. Vittorio. Fuck off, dude.
He's pretty good.
He's being a little bit too... Yeah, he's real good. Shit.
Yeah, he's not bad.
There he goes.
Okay. Shit.
Oh, God, her gen's 99.
Okay.
Oh, that's so sad for her. She was right at the end.
Bagged. Where's Vittorio? Oh, hello.
I'm looking for him now.
Oh, so close. Where is Vittorio?
So close.
Where is Vittorio?
If you want to watch the gate, I'll
watch him. I'll watch it.
Yeah, good. Yeah, that'll work. We'll get him. Unless he finds a hatch, but he shouldn't.
Oh, he's up!
You motherfucker.
Oh!
How did he get up? There's no way he
question.
could have gotten up. That's not a thing.
Nothing is impossible. He found the hatch.
I don't think that works. Okay. That's new to me.
Hang on, I'll ask. Let's not jump immediately to hacking, then he's not going to give us any answers. Oh, you know what? He's on console. It doesn't matter.
I'm reporting him.
Okay.
Just in case. I mean, because for him to be able to get up and run straight to the hatch, I don't really know about that. Oops, I did him for unsportsmanlike. Oh well. He'll get
over and go like, this guy didn't do anything particularly unsportsmanlike. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know about that.
Alright, I need to take a piss.